That's true.
All true.
And Sharon said, you know, Dennis, you're stubborn, you're pig-headed, you're a know-it-all, you're Kenny. So that was a compliment.
Watch it. I'll see that you don't work again.
I got another list tonight. I got a list from my beautiful wife, Cindy, who gave me a list of things I can't talk about. She gave me a list that I cannot talk about, her TMJ. I cannot talk about my in-laws. And I can't talk that sometimes she likes to bring girls into the bedroom. You know what? That's my wish list. I kind of get that confused with her list. That's not really her list. But we did, you know what? You might not believe that sometimes I can get under her skin. Once. She says to me tonight, she goes, if I was dead, you wouldn't even notice. I go, honey, not true. The sex would be the same, but that dirty pile of laundry would be huge. So, if you guys know my wife,
That's the end of the set.
if you guys know my wife, you know she likes to dress provocative. And she wore this beautiful outfit the other night, and it was a real low cut. And she goes to me, honey, honestly, is this a little bit too low cut? And I said, well, it depends. I go, do you have hair in your chest? She goes, no. I go, that's a little bit too low cut. The other thing about being married to my wife is my in-laws just celebrated their 50th anniversary, and we went to the church. It's a true story. And you know, you chance to sit me in the front row. The priest turns to me and he says, do you know what the Lord's son's name is? I said, Andy. Cindy turns to me, she goes, how'd you come up with Andy? I go, honey, you know that song? Andy's by your side, Andy's with you, Andy's always by, talks to you. I know, thank you. Everybody's gonna laugh in about 2 minutes when they get the joke. But you know what? I don't really want to talk about my family. We're gonna talk about the Middle Bay family tonight. And we're gonna start with our main man, Frank Benzicar. Right? Let's hear it for Frank. Frank is a great general manager, but a lousy businessman. We've got 2 Asian women in the back room giving massages, and we cannot make money. All right? And I don't know if you guys noticed, but when you walk through the wall, some of the past presidents, that some of the pictures are screwed into the wall. So I asked Larry Stolple, I said, Stoltz, I said, are we having a problem with the pictures? He said, just one. I said, you gotta be kidding me. I said, who? He said, meet Gable. Every time we take the picture off, somebody puts it back on the wall. And, you know, the beautiful part about a Middle Bay family is you get to meet other Middle Bay family members. Now, I wish John Posinelli was here tonight because I got to meet John's family. I got to meet his Uncle Tony at dinner one night. And John says, this is my Uncle Tony. And he goes, but we call him Uncle 8 o'clock. I go, John, you have the nickname 8 o'clock. And at that point, his uncle walks by and he goes to us, guys, if anybody asks, I've been here since 8 o'clock. And the other part about Middle Bay that's so great is we have so many nationalities. We have a member, Hiro, who is just a great guy. He's from Japan. He's got these great restaurants. But sometimes, you know, his English is a little off. And I'm in the locker room, and Hiro's coming out of the shower, and he's drying off, and he sees me, and he goes, Dennis, do you know what a man do in Japan with erection? Now, I try not to look down, you know, because I didn't want to say it. So I said, no, Hiro, I don't know. He goes, hey, we a vote. That's pretty funny. All right, so I don't know if you guys have been following, though, you know, in Mexico, they're having a lot of trouble with the Olympic team. The Mexican Olympic team is lousy. But isn't it obvious? if there's a Mexican who can run, jump, and swim, most likely he's here, right? And then I heard at the bar tonight, one of the women complaining about their husbands, but I don't want to give it away, Sandy Katz. So, but ladies, men are like tile floors, okay? Lay us properly, and you can walk on us forever. And then I know there's a couple of feminists out there, and you guys must be like in heaven with the miracle birth, right? You guys heard of the miracle baby? He was born with a dick and a brain? No? Talking about a man with a dick and a brain, I want to talk about Alan Feldman.
Which one?
The brain. I'm having lunch with Alan, and Alan's doing a crossword puzzle. And he's sitting there and he's going, 4-letter word, ending in U-N-T for an exclusive female. I go, Ant. Alan goes, shit, I need an eraser. Oh, and you know what? This is a little throw out to this Inwood couple who's here. They asked the chef last week, what's the difference between medium and rare? Sweetheart, medium is 6 inches and rare is 8 inches. So, the other thing I really hate is rumors. I can't stand rumors, and we have a middleman member who kind of spread a rumor. I don't want to throw his name out, so I'm just gonna give him a little nickname that nobody will know who he is. Kenny and I like to call him the little printer. Or the skinny printer, or the guy who does all the free printing for middlemen. We're not gonna say his name. So he tells me this rumor that we have a couple here who are into kinky sex. I couldn't believe it. I went up to the wife. I go, is it true that you guys are really into that suffocation sex? She goes, Dennis, what am I going to do? When Dominic's on top of me, I can't breathe. and here's another thing that really drives me crazy. The new members, you're really asking stupid questions, okay? You ask, are the hot dog lean? Are the turkey burgers fresh? Can you wear jeans? Okay, ask the questions that everybody in this room wants to know, okay? 1, Stu Sackett, can you hear the music?